So you're struggling to get over your ex. I hear you. You shared your most intimate moments, dreams, ambitions and fears with your ex-partner. They soothed you when you felt like the whole world was pushing down on you. You built your own little world together that only you two understood. This person became more than just a partner. They were your best friend, lover, and confidant all in one. Welcome back to the Love Fix, guys. This is Nick, as always, telling you the truth so you can get through your breakups as healthily as possible. If you like today's video, it would really help me out if you hit subscribe and press the like button. It will help push the content out to everyone that needs it. We need to appease the YouTube algorithm. So, let's get into it. When your ex dumped you, you lost more than just a partner. You lost your best friend, lover, and your go-to person. In a way, this can be worse than grieving someone who has died. Your ex is still alive, so the hope still exists that you may get back together. In this context, hope is a very dangerous thing and it can stop you from moving on. So, why can't you seem to move on? Ego, self-esteem, self-love, self-validation all take a hit. The person who validated you more than anyone else has rejected you. Your primary source of support and a big part of your identity has been surgically removed from your life. You start questioning yourself. Am I good enough? If this person rejected me, then everyone else will reject me, right? What value can I bring to a new relationship? It's better to just stay single forever because no one will want me. Guys, how you feel right now is totally normal. You are normal. You have the capacity to attach to another human being and it hurts when they exit your life. That is the most normal thing in the world. This is when our survival instincts will start to mess with us. And that little voice in your head, that anxiety, will start whispering little words into your ear. Hey, you better go back to the last place where you felt safe, otherwise we're not going to survive. It's ancient programming. This anxiety will literally paralyze you. So let's flip the script and get you on the journey to move on. Step 1, acceptance. Now, I've spoken with a good amount of you now, one-to-one on the phone with the coaching sessions, and I'd say most struggle with the simplicity of my advice. And the advice is this: they left you. This is the reality. I don't know if they will come back or not. Sadly, you simply have to accept and respect their decision to exit the relationship. You have to respond appropriately and maturely. Agree to the breakup and say, hey, if that's how you feel, that's okay. I'm sorry we couldn't work things out. If you change your mind, give me a call. You simply then exit the situation and do your grieving and crying away from your ex. So once you've spent a little bit of time feeling sad, and guys, you're meant to feel sad right now. You've just gone through a traumatic experience. It's okay, it's normal. Feel sad, feel your feelings. How you feel is okay, how you feel is important. But leading on to step number 2, personal growth. This is the perfect opportunity to reflect on what you did well and what you didn't do so well. Tell yourself, I'm a good person, but I'm a little needy, out of shape, lost ambition, stopped loving myself, or whatever else it may have been that potentially led to the breakup, and now you need to go away and work on these things. Write these things down and set about working on them. With my personal situation, I had issues enforcing boundaries and I wasn't listening to understand, I was listening to respond. I went away, worked on these 2 things, and it was hard. I failed many times, I stumbled many times, but you get back up and you keep going. And this is what personal growth and development is all about. It's about looking in the mirror and looking at those parts that you don't like about yourself. So if you turn your energy inward rather than thinking all of the time, how could they reject me? How can they move on so easily? How could they gaslight me like that? Treat me so badly? Stop giving them your time and effort, which they clearly no longer deserve. These lessons will lead to better possibilities, better people, a better you, better relationships. But you have to do the one thing that feels almost impossible. You have to step out onto the train track, face whatever's coming, look it straight in the eye and say, I'm 10 foot tall and bulletproof. Give me your best shot. So essentially, you have to do the things today what your future self will thank you for. You can start by saying to yourself, I love me. I'm not perfect, and there are things I need to work on, but I know what I bring to the table. Guys, I want you to say to yourselves right now, I am worth it. I am enough. Never allow some douchebag ex to make you think otherwise. Rejection is a part of life. Embrace it. We have to embrace getting rejected because this is how we get better. Learn to function in the environments that make you uncomfortable. Face your biggest fears. If you're scared of dating, go on dates. It doesn't have to lead to anything more than I'm just meeting somebody new. If you're scared of the gym, go to the gym. If you're introverted and scared of social situations, go and be social. And hey guys, I would consider myself an introvert. Once I've been to a social situation, I have to have maybe the next week or two with minimal contact with a large group, just so I can recharge. Being introverted doesn't mean that you don't want to go out and experience new things. No, it just means being around a lot of people is very draining for you, and that's okay. Running away from your fears just wears out your shoes, guys. So stand your ground and say to whatever is coming your way, you have no power over me. Essentially, guys, you need to stop giving your ex this energy. You need to stop wondering why they dumped you. Are they with someone else? Are they thinking about you? Are they upset? Are they having a good time? It's a lot of wasted energy, but I understand, I get it. I've been there and I've done it. But just imagine what you can achieve if you turn that energy inward. Just imagine where you will be in 6 months' time, and in 12 months' time, and yeah, you may still think about your ex. It's okay, you spent a lot of time with this person. You shared a lot with this person. They were your go-to person. They were your everything. It's gonna take time to be fully over them. You'll never forget about them because they occupied a big part of your life. They become entangled with you, and that's what you're meant to do in a relationship. And yeah, it's a risk, and yeah, it may fail again in the future, but life is about learning. It's about experience. It's about taking risks. It's about getting back up when we get knocked down. And just imagine, let's say you meet someone randomly through a friend of a friend, or through work, or through school, whatever. You click. You get on well. You have things in common. You're both physically attracted. You're emotionally attracted. You share a lot of the same values in life. Wouldn't you want to be the best version you can possibly be when you meet that person? You're not going to be that best version unless you work on yourself. And trust me, guys, when you meet that person, when you meet that new person, you won't be thinking about your ex anymore, because we always think about the last one until the next one comes along. So, in preparation for when the next one comes along, be the best version that you can be. And that is different for everyone. And as I say, if you need to lose a bit of weight, go and lose a bit of weight. If you need to pack on some muscle, go and pack on some muscle. If you need to read more books and be more curious about the world, go and do it. If you need to be more educated so you've got things to talk about, do it. If you need to go on more dates because you're not experienced with dating, do it. Just do it. We do not have long in this life, guys. The clock is always ticking. So, do you want to spend that time thinking about your ex and wondering if they'll ever come back? And yeah, there is a possibility they may come back, but there's always the possibility that they don't come back. And as I tell everybody on my videos, and I tell everyone that I coach one-to-one, always assume that they do not come back. If you operate from that assumption, you can respond appropriately and maturely. And what that leads to is a better, upgraded version of you, confident and sexy as fuck. And I promise you, this will attract new people to you. But you must love yourself. And this is how you get over your ex. This is how you focus the energy on you. Be selfish and love the shit out of yourself. And I guarantee you guys, good things will start to happen. That's all for today. I'll see you on the other side.